So, what's up, Jamie? So, I do want to check on y'all, see how you singles are doing. See how your singles are doing. And I did get some questions sent to me, which is like 10, it's like a few questions on here or whatever, but I'm gonna hop right into basically some things I've gone through in the past and my process of how I grieved after a few of my breakups that I was basically hung up over. Because some breakups I don't care about. Some of them aren't even breakups. 2 months, it's not really a breakup. It's just a talking phase of where I'm trying to get to know you, you're trying to get to know me, and that was that. Sometimes I did rush into things. Probably like once I rushed into it. It was a big mistake. But anyway, so like I was saying, like last year. Hey mom, what's up, Mikey? Last year I went through like several relationships to where wasn't really working out in my favor. You know what I mean? What's up, Mia? So as you guys know, I am married still. I went through like a phase where, like in my marriage, there were some mishaps, and you know, we currently are doing our own thing or whatever the case may be. But I was dealing with that and ended up here in Vegas for the most part. It's really no secret. So after that, I started talking to another person, and we were on and off for like a year maybe, but it didn't really work out. I didn't really grieve over that relationship because I was still hung up on my wife. But for the most part with my wife, I grieved. It was like a death for me, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, when you get married, you feel like it's the ending for you. Like, this is supposed to be it, right? So, when you feel like it's supposed to be it, and this is the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, or that you're intending on spending the rest of your life with. What's up, Shantae? It hits you really hard because, to me, it felt like I failed. I failed my wife. I failed my marriage. Like, I feel like I really, really failed. So it really hit me hard, and I tried so hard to keep the relationship going when she didn't want to. But for the most part, I became very, very depressed. Very depressed. I was drinking a lot, and that was all I was doing was drinking, like every day, drinking. I couldn't, I had found a job at like a banking job, and I couldn't even take it. Like, I couldn't even be there. I was just so depressed thinking about what she's doing, who she's with, you know what I mean? And it came to a point where I just had to leave. So I just got up and I just walked out because I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't even focus at work. And that's how depressed I was. I wasn't eating or anything. I was just drinking every day, just drinking. Drinking to drown out memories, to drown out the pain. And it still wasn't even working. It still wasn't helping. And everybody's grieving process is different, but for the most part, that was, I went through that for like a year and a half, to where I just was like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth keeping, because if I'm fighting by myself. And if this person doesn't want me, what am I holding on to? You know what I mean? So I appreciate you for being transparent. Thank you. So for the most part, people grieve differently. And it's also a process of where sometimes it's healthy, sometimes it's unhealthy. I was sitting in the dark most nights, most days, basically sitting in the dark, crying. You know what I mean? Just crying. And it's kind of bothered me a little bit because, you know what I mean? Like, you think that it's supposed to be forever, but it's not. I didn't expect to do that, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, for the most part, I kind of got over that a little bit as time progressed. You know what I mean? But you know what they say when you are, when you're healing, when you're getting over someone, they come back. They try to come back anyway. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they try to come back. But by then, you're over it. So, how do you guys grieve? I didn't expect to cry. I think I'm just emotional, y'all. And I've been drinking a little bit, some Hennessy. So, ignore me. I ain't crying for real. My eyes just burning. How do you guys grieve? I know that when I had, it's okay, big girl. I appreciate that. I don't even cry. I hate crying. Like, crying is so weak to me. For some reason, it's just so weak to me. I know it's supposed to be like a cleansing thing. You know what I mean? But I think I'm probably just crying because my divorce is going to be finalized. That's probably it. But for the most part, I did kind of like moved on. Y'all probably know I was posting some girl. Last year I was posting her about, I would say about August. I was posting some female or whatever, showing her around or whatever. And basically, like with her, she was like trying to move a little fast. You know what I mean? Moving kind of fast for me. But the way she presented herself, like she had her own business going on, she had her own house, had her own car, like, yeah, she had 2 kids. But I mean, who don't got kids these days? And it was my first time even talking to somebody who got kids, even though I have a child myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a big deal to me, you know what I mean? She presented herself as a sweetheart, like, she was mean, but she was cute, sweet at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, that's how she presented herself to me. Like, she had all her ducks in a row, you feel me? So, with her, she was really pretty. So she had some really pretty eyes. Like, she sold me, you know what I mean? Like, she sold me. And then I didn't go looking for her. She came looking for me, you know what I mean? So, she's like, I'm single. Oh, okay. You single. She's like, can I shoot my shot? Okay. First, I was like, no, but, you know, you young. What can you teach me? You know what I'm saying? Shut people like I isolate myself. Since I'm older, I don't seem attached like I used to. Cry and eat all the time. I disconnect. I used to want them to feel my pain. I would try to get even. I used to do the same thing. And I kind of feel like, pertaining to my previous relationship before me and my spouse even got married, I used to be so vindictive towards her. Like, she used to do like crazy stuff, and I used to try to get even. Oh, you hurt me, you making me feel like this. I'm gonna hurt you even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to be, and it just caught up. You know what I mean? Like, we got married. I wasn't cheating or anything like that, but the past ate at her a lot. So she began to do the things that actually she was worse than me. Actually, she was worse than me. She hurt me real bad. But she became vindictive and tried to get even too. But I wasn't cheating or nothing like that when we was married. But I used to be like that too, very vindictive. And that humbled me a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I got hurt, when she hurt me like that. And I didn't even, like, if I wasn't in love with her, like, if I didn't love her like that, I wouldn't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? But that was the first person I ever fell in love with. Like, I loved the hell out that girl. But Yeah, that humbled me a lot. Like, the situation that I was going through before we even got married, that humbled me. Like, I wasn't vindictive anymore. I try to spend time with friends and family, spend time working a lot to keep my mind off things. Or sometimes I have moods where I just shut down in my room alone, a lot of alone time. Yeah. And actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do shut down too. When I first moved down here, I shut down a whole lot. I tried to be as active as I could by talking to other people. Not like other people like that, but family, you know, come out my room and stuff like that. So I used to talk to family and stuff like that, come out every now and then. But for the most part, I stayed in my room in the dark. But as I was saying, I was talking about this girl that I was talking to. So she came down here, she came to visit in Vegas or whatever, and she was like, let's get married. I'm like, what? Like, let's get married. I'm like, I'm already married. How do you get married how do you get married and you're already married? Like, whatever. But I was like, we can be engaged or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we can be engaged, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? And my spouse didn't even want me until she saw that I was moving on. You know what I mean? Like, when she saw I was moving on, it was like, oh, damn. Hell no. But, also I was moving forward with processing with the divorce anyway. But she was trying to get married while she was here. Like, she was trying to get hitched like that. You know what I mean? And my crazy, stupid self was going with it. And that's the fastest I ever moved with somebody. Like, I've never moved that fast before. But she was just so full of it, so full of shit, full of lies. Everything came out of her mouth was a lie. Come a hoe, she was still creeping with her ex and shit like that. But I didn't grieve over that. It was just basically hurt my feelings because I felt like I kind of gave it my all a little bit. I gave her more than I would give somebody that I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Even starting out, you know what I mean? So it kind of like, it hurt my feelings because, damn, was I that fucking gullible? Like, am I that desperate? Like, what the fuck going on with me that I gotta rush into a relationship with somebody, or I feel like I have to rush because this is what they want. You know what I mean? Not even looking at like, okay, yeah, I want to be with you, but at the same time, is this what I even want right now? I'm already married. Why would I want to marry somebody else? Like, I don't know. My divorce wasn't even finalized. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, well, maybe we can, but that's bigamy. And she was like, I don't care. I'm like, that was so stupid. That was the stupidest thing I ever done. But luckily, I did not go through with it. I just said no because in my mind, I'm like, if I gotta second guess something, I'm not gonna do it. That's not me. I'm not gonna do it at all. So we all know basically grieving is like a process of loss, like death. You know what I mean? Recognize it is, what it wasn't. Your plans fail. They change. You know what I mean? You start reminiscing about old times. What y'all used to do, where y'all used to go. What y'all do when y'all just chilling. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I told you guys to send me some questions in. If you guys, what's up, Vim? After a nearly 7-year relationship, the last few years was very toxic, but I got out of it. I had my kids, so I couldn't fully shut down, but I did a lot of self-reflection. Went on a few hikes, grounded with nature, a lot of wine and tequila. But really just took time for me. Hardest part was not talking to his family every day. Yeah, and then 7 years is a very, very long time. That's a very, very long time. His family becomes your family, and your family becomes his family, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like you cut him off, you got to cut the whole family off. You know what I mean? Even though you don't want to, because they didn't do anything to you. But at the same time, if you keep connection with their family, it's like you're still trying to be around and you're still connected in some way, and that's not healing. You know what I mean? So I feel you, man. I'm going through a divorce right now. 9 years and gave it my all. And it hurts so bad. Tiffany, my heart goes out to you, man. It does. Like, I know it hurts. Like, putting that time in. Putting that time in, man, it's something else. And all that time just wasted. It's just gone. Like it just vanished. You know what I mean? You know the person existed. And through the tough times, you know what I mean, you guys were kicking and you guys were still rocking and rolling, but for the most part, if it wasn't meant to be, it was not meant to be. And that's something that I had to learn. What's yours is yours. Especially because I have no family here. You know, family of him, you did say you were from a different country, right? Keep the faith, you'll get through, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Uplift each other. I like that. I like that. So, as I was stating, I got some questions asked. Well, you guys asked me some questions, sent some questions in to me. So I'm just going to read them off. United Kingdom, yeah. I will go straight back to the United Kingdom. Yeah, the U.S. kind of sucks right now. But I'm going to read off the Q&A. And if you guys want to answer it, you're more than welcome. But I believe the first 5 questions are for me, personally. And then the other 5 is like a general. All right, so I got asked... I got married and moved here, had my kids, got divorced, and then went with the guy for 7 years. You went with the same guy for 7 years after the divorce, or a different guy? I'm trying to ask you before I start reading my question, because once I start reading my question, after divorce, different guy. Okay, all right. 7 years with another guy? What's in that glass? Mind your business, Jamie. Mind your business. No, I'm playing. It's Hennessy and Coke. I think I was just looking for love in the wrong place. Don't we all? We all go through that. Look for love in the wrong place. Trying to find a replacement. Yeah, I'm 45. You 45? You don't even look like you're 45, girl. You age good. You age good. Tiffany said thank you, girl. But yeah, I'm finna start reading off these questions, okay? So I got asked what makes me insecure. I want some. Mama, you always drinking. You shouldn't want anything. You need to try to, you know what I mean? Your shoulder hurt, ain't it? It's some silent pass. How you say that word? Silent pass? What's up, Pamela? So when I got asked this question, what makes me insecure, I had to really sit and think about it. And then, you know, I have to be really like transparent because I don't like to lie. I'm very honest for the most part. But like I said, if it's not your business, it's not your business. But and it is a very good question as well. So after pondering up on it a little bit, so I would say failure. Failure makes me insecure. And it could be like towards anything, like love, relationships, work, life, you know what I mean? Like, as a Capricorn, the first and last zodiac sign, want to put that out there. I'm more so competition, not with other people, but with myself. Basically on things that's important in life to me. I don't try to compete with other people because it's not worth competing with other people. I try to excel within myself. So if I fail, excuse me, if I fail at something, it makes me insecure because in my mind, it's like, dang, I knew I could have done better than that. You know what I mean? So that makes me insecure. And just to think that if somebody else could even get it right and I didn't, not to be arrogant or anything like that, but I think very highly of myself. And I know that I'm capable of doing a lot of things. Very versatile person. Very open-minded. So if I fail at something, that makes me very insecure. What's up, Samaya? And Mama, that ain't why you need a drink. No. The second question was, what do you expect from a love relationship? So what I expect from a love relationship, I expect for mistakes to happen. I expect to learn from each other. I expect progression, understanding, patience for that person to play their part. You know what I mean? I expect where I'm lacking, you fill in the gap, that space, so that we can be equal as one, you know, a whole. The third question I got asked was, what do you find attractive in a woman? What I find attractive in a woman, and I would say highly on a woman because I don't fool with little girls anymore, for the most part. What's up, Crystal? I missed you. So a lot of these lessons, like, it made me expect more out of people. And we're going to talk about expectations too. So what I find attractive in a woman is honesty, bluntness. Be quiet, Crystal. You're always laughing at me. I think you think I'm a joke or something. You just laugh at me like I'm a little clown or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You're always laughing at me. And then want to say happy birthday. My birthday was like, how many days ago? So, like I said, honesty, bluntness, say what she means, doesn't make excuses, has a lot going for herself. Yeah, laugh it up, Crystal. Doesn't make excuses for herself, has a lot going on for herself, and is making those moves, like implementing them. You know what I mean? Not just talking about it. She's actually implementing those moves. I do like bougie girls, mean girls, assertiveness, giving, down to earth, goofy, isn't uptight. Like, I want to have fun. I like to have fun. But for the most part, she about her business always. It's not my birthday, man. My birthday was on the 14th. She tripping. Crystal tripping. She play too much. She play all day. Basically, about a business always, and will still cuss me the fuck out. If I fuck up, put me in my goddamn place. Like, I like that shit. Gotta have a little bit toxic in you, you know what I mean? The right toxic, not that shit that's gonna break my heart. but the other type of toxic. Cuss me out, put me in my place. I like that shit. What expectations do I have of myself was another question. And I did want clarity on that as well. So the clarity that I got on that question was expectations of myself in a relationship, like a love relationship. And I said provide stability, security to help make her life easy. Get on her damn nerves, because I like to do that. Get on your goddamn nerves, just like you may like to get on my goddamn nerves. Make her laugh, because I don't want nobody making my woman smile but me. And I do expect for her to eat it when I want. Just be honest. You gotta eat me when I want. You mean the hella sensitive hood girl? Hella sensitive hood girl. Yes. Hella sensitive hood girl, but got class and she bougie. And can dress. And knows what she wants. She likes a little crazy too. Mama, that's what toxic mean. A little crazy. And you ain't got to put my business out there, Mama. I know how to tell my own business, Mama. Okay, so the next questions I got are general, and you guys can chime in on that if you guys want to. So, when does a relationship become exclusive? That's kind of like a hard question, because being exclusive is like, it can mean anything. Well, you know, it depends on what level you guys on, but I would say when you both don't give a damn about who knows that y'all are together, you know what I mean? When you guys can post each other and not give a damn about what anybody think, how anybody feel, what anybody got to say. That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's exclusive now. You're the type that's hood, but you can take to brunch for wine tasting. Yes. Yes, that part, Bim. Another question I got is, what is the best advice for singles to meet someone? What is the best advice for singles to meet someone? I would say, and y'all more than likely to chime in, you know what I'm saying? You guys got some answers, because we are here to learn together. We are here to learn and explore together. So you guys are more than likely, or more than welcome. Sorry. You guys are more than welcome to chime in with me, okay? Get y'all answers or whatever. So I would say be patient. Mom said be yourself. I would say what you expect might hurt your feelings. So when that person doesn't deliver, don't get upset. So don't expect anything, really. When you're starting out on dating and meeting different people, and you expect somebody to be a certain way, it can really hurt your feelings or make you really disappointed in that at first you liked this person, but now you don't because they did something you didn't like or you expected them not to do. Everybody is not the same. So don't expect. I would say have fun, be honest. Don't settle. If it's something that you know that you can't deal with or handle, don't push yourself through that. Bim said establishing a friendship. I like that. Friendship, because at the end of the day, you guys have that friendship, that bond. How could you go wrong, you know? Through it all, if you guys are going through something in a relationship, you guys can come back to that friendship and still have that friendship. Mom said, know when to let go and step away. Know when to let go and to step away. Yeah. You right. That's a good one, Mom. I like that one. What's up, Mary Ann? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're okay with their flaws. If you aren't, don't force yourself to. You'll end up being disgusted with that person in the end. So don't force yourself to like something that you know you're not gonna like. Just because they either cute or got a big booty, got a nice smile, got nice teeth, wine and dine you, pay for everything. Don't settle. Set your expectations and speak them early so there would not be any surprises. Set your expectations early. So you're basically saying, let this person know what you're looking for, what you want, and what you expect before even dealing with them. So you know to cross out your T's and your dot your I's and then your O's or whatever, right? And that's kind of true too, because you can basically minimize things and cross them out like, oh, no, you can't do this, or, oh, you want to do that? I don't want to do that. I'm not willing to do that. Next. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. That's a good one. Hey, Auntie. When can you start dating going through a divorce? When can you start dating going through a divorce? Honestly, and all of that. Honestly, Tiffany, I would say get through your divorce first. If you're getting to know someone and you guys aren't in a relationship yet, then I would say that's okay. But make sure you're not getting serious, like that serious or that deep with anyone until your divorce is finalized. Because people can, from the things I've gone through, people are jealous of things that they have no business being jealous of. Things are over for a reason, you know what I mean? And for the most part, I'm open with people and I let them know, hey, I'm going through this, or I'm separated, or whatever the case may be. You can either deal with it or not. But I also make sure that you know, because I don't want to make the decision for you. I want you to make your own decision. I don't want to force nothing upon you, or you get to like me and you find out this one thing about me that you feel like you cannot deal with. You know what I mean? So I would say talking to people is cool. It's okay. But as far as the relationship goes, don't move forward until you're actually divorced. And I would take that as basically through my experience. Vim said, depends on how you feel. If you are separated, like different house, there's nothing wrong with going for coffee, lunch, or drinks, but depends on you. If you're still hurting and in love with your ex, you should take time for you. I agree, Vim. Tiffany Murphy, 2 years after the divorce. Just kidding. Whenever you feel you have healed, don't start something when you're still trying to heal. No need to bring someone else in if you're not healed. Facts. That's true, Shamika. That is true. People get hurt a lot. And people ain't shit. Ain't that right, Shamika? I was legally separated. My divorce took 2 years to finalize. Same for me too. People been trying to date me and I've been telling them I'm not ready for no relationship. And I do want you to watch out for that, because I'm also I I've also gone through the same thing. Even if, you know what I'm saying, you're not even looking for anything. People come to you all the time and you let them know, hey, I'm not looking for nothing. I just want a friendship, you know what I mean? And you want a real, honest friendship, you know what I mean? Something that can help you pass by time, you know what I mean? To get your mind off other things, you know what I mean? Or to network. But people will try, because I really feel like humans are real deal competitive. Even if they say that they aren't. I feel like they're real deal competitive. Like for instance, they try to change your mind on something that you've already told them that what's going on with you. You're not ready for a relationship. Why pressure me or rush me into something that I told you I wasn't ready for? And now you're pressured, and now you're drained. Now you're upset. Now you got a headache. Let them people go. Let them go, Moses. Let them go, Moses. If you're not ready, then don't do it, girl. Yeah. Tika, hey, baby. Oh, take it slow. Take things slow. Don't you haul, because you know us lesbians like to do that. Don't you haul in 2 months or so, and a month or two, and feel like you done met your person and shit like that. Don't you haul. Don't do that. Take things slow. So another question I got was, how can you have better sex with your partner? How can you have better sex with your partner? This is a good question. I would say be open-minded. Listen. Pay attention. Y'all, that's my little piece of hair sticking up there. Don't move on lesbian time at all. Intimacy. Thank you, Tika. Pay attention to body language, sound, facial expressions. We like them facial expressions. That should turn y'all more on it. Eye contact makes the sex very intense, especially if you guys are connected spiritually and equally into each other. What y'all think? How can you have better sex with your partner? And if y'all don't know, it's fine. It's cool. We are here to learn. If y'all ain't gonna ask, I'm gonna move on to the next question. I'm gonna move on. Y'all got some questions for me? I do it in the dark. I mean, doing it in the dark is okay, but you can still see your eyes, right? You can still see your eyeballs. They white. Communication. I'm here for the advice. So you taking them notes, Shamika? You taking them notes? That's Dre. Dre like the darkness. Dre don't want you to see his booty clapping when he hitting it from the back or when he on top. That's what it is. Because when you pounding, you getting it in real good. Sometimes that ass be smacking. I'm just joking. Or am I? Let's see. How do you ask for the sex that you want? How do you ask for the sex that you want? I would say unapologetically, bluntly, openly have that discussion without judgment. Not everyone likes what you may like. But if the other person wants to make sure that you're satisfied, they will be open willingly to please your every sexual need. So do not apologize for wanting to bust a nut. Do not apologize for something that you know is going to make you feel good. Because if that person cannot help you achieve on busting a nut, which you can do on your own, what are they there for? Let's try anything once. Yes, let's try anything once. I'll drink to that. I'm drinking to that. Let's try anything once. I'm like J.G. Wentworth. I want it and I need it now. I want it and I need it now. Lord Jesus, I came with you, girl. I hope you're taking these notes. Dang on it. I hope everybody taking these dang on notes, because this is some good tips, you know. Some people need to know these things. What's the other question I have here? How do you write a dating profile? At first I said, hell, I don't know. When you find out, you tell me. When you find out, you tell me, you let me know. Because I don't make fucking dating profile. I don't fucking know. Hell, I just let people come to me. But I scratched it out. But I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. Be honest. If they keep scrolling by your profile, be thankful. Whatever, Meek. I'm not. Whatever. Like I said, be honest on your dating profile. Be as honest as possible. If you're a little slightly crazy, put that on your profile. If you got pet peeves, put that on your profile. If you like them 5'6" or 6 foot, put that on your profile. If you like a certain type of complexion, put that on your profile. If they keep scrolling, like I said, if they keep scrolling, left, right, up, down, whatever the case may be. I don't know how the dating things where you swipe left. I don't know. You scroll up. I don't fucking know. If they keep scrolling, be thankful. Be thankful. Keep pushing. What does a healthy relationship look like? I would say balance. Again, what works for you doesn't work for everyone else. For the most part, learning, growing together. You should not grow each other. Communicate effectively, openly. Don't get upset with your partner when they are discussing how they feel. If you feel that your partner is trying to argue with you because they are telling you how they feel, something wrong with you. I really feel like you got a problem, because if you are there for peace and you want your partner to be everything for you and you be everything for them, why they can't be open to you and come to you and tell you how they feeling without you spazzing out on them? Now y'all arguing because you mad because of how they feel. It doesn't make any sense to me. If they keep scrolling, at least you put it in your profile, right? At least you put that in your profile and be thankful. Be thankful that they kept fucking scrolling, because apparently if they kept scrolling, they wasn't what you were looking for in the first place. So y'all got any questions for me or any concerns for me before, you know what I'm saying, I jet on up out of here? Because apparently I haven't ate. Well, I ate some Taco Bell earlier, but it was real nasty. It was disgusting. And I did tell my story time at the beginning instead of the ending this time, which I shed a little tear, a little bit, you know what I mean? A little water words. My eye was getting a little. I had some jalapeno juice on my fingers and I was rubbing my eyes. My eye was getting watery. So that's why my That's why it looked like I was crying, but I really wasn't. What's up, Letitia? I'm about to get ready to cut this short. Well, not cut it short because I've been on here for a while. Y'all got some questions or anything for me before I jet on up out of here? And what y'all think about? What did y'all think about today's live? Like, what did y'all think? Y'all straight with it? What's up, Andrea? I'm about to get ready and close it out. You and Letitia a little bit late. But I'll be more than happy if you guys go back and rewatch it. I'm going to post it on my page. I will see you next month. You coming down here next month? We're going to get some more diamonds. Fuck yes. Let's get some more fucking diamonds. Fuck yes. I liked it. It was awesome. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. Y'all know I be with the shit sometimes. But I did have to basically express myself. I'm very open with expressing myself. But if I feel like someone isn't listening, I shut down emotionally. There's no point in me talking anymore. So, if y'all got some topics or anything that y'all want to discuss and talk about, like, let me know. I'm down for it. I'm willing and ready to hear that. Tika, I will be waiting. We can catch some more diamonds. I would love to catch some more diamonds. That night was real fun catching them diamonds. As I was stating, like, you guys have some topics y'all want to talk about. Anything y'all going through, y'all want to talk about, like, let me know. I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's share. Let's grow together. Let's educate each other as much as possible, you know. And anytime I go live, it's all about educational things, learning from each other, growing, like I said before, all that. Love, life, and relationships. That's all I talk about on here. Love, life, and relationships. Shit that matters, you know what I mean? So I do want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Thank y'all for having story time with Ace. I love y'all. Peace out.